Nay, nay. wrench. Nee. Kom op nou. Ja, 14 meter. Nice. Vet. Ah, kom op.
winless drought of 3 years, said he had doubts about whether he should keep playing professional. Broke through once again. 14 under leading it. Snedeker, see what he can do coming home.
Well, a couple of players finishing strong today. Ryan Moore, one of them. As we take a look at the approach at 10, he was able to get things going nicely on the front side. He won a shot from List, and that was after a bogey at 13, able to bounce back and pick up the birdie. Now Moore at 15. Downhill, left to right. That one leans in. And Moore. Success on the back half. Now at 18, List. About an eagle to finish up the day. He would come in with 2 birdies and the eagle at the last, as he made that from 33 feet. Now the birdie at 18 for Moore, and he finishes with 3 birdies on each 9. So a 67 for Moore. After a tough Saturday, he opens with bogey on the first hole to start this final round, but able to come back strong and rally to that 5 under score. So Moore at 14 under. Brad Snedeker working the 16. Let's see what it looks like for Snedeker coming up here in just a moment, but he's trying to break that tie at the top. And he is looking at about a 65-foot play coming up to see if he can hole an eagle putt. At the very least, he has to be thinking about 2 putts for birdie. That's what's at stake for Snedeker. He's had a bit of a tough day. 2 over on the round, slipping back to 14 under par, and into that tie with Moore. Final stretch for this last group, as Ryan Moore has posted with that 67 today, in at 14 under. It's up to Snedeker to see if he can break the tie. First to Kevin Tway.
Oh, nice.
All right, Kevin Tway now, about to hit his 3rd. Remember, he hit his drive way to the right here at the par 5 16th. That was a moment ago. Okay, underneath the hole. That'll be a birdie try upcoming for Kevin. Now Snedeker was in the same position relatively yesterday, hit a really nice wedge. Get that one to check. So the birdie at 16 gets a little lengthier.
Merritt to finish up at 13 under. He can almost always depend on that club. He's an excellent putter. Another closing birdie left. Close to his round. Wow. Yeah. Stretch with 4 birdies in 5 holes. Yeah, that one at 18.
Big putt here for Kevin Tway. That would have temporarily gotten him within 1. Snedeker, of course, has a birdie try upcoming as well. But man, that is a missed opportunity at a par 5 with his length off the tee as he makes a 5 at 16. Hasn't made a birdie since the 8th hole. And there is Ryan Moore. Signing autographs. Kind of waiting to see what happens behind him on the golf course. Will 14 be enough to at least get into a playoff? Now, him has a chance to get within 1. He has this eagle try here.
Well, he's got a great looking eagle here. This is going a little bit uphill and should move a little bit to his left. Just inside 14 feet.
Left. Fucking left. Oh, come on.
This is a golden opportunity. He joins the group at 12 under par. Up to 17. Aaron Baddeley from the middle of the fairway. Craig Perks is with this group.
Yeah, 112, plays about 4 yards uphill to that front hole location. Just launched up in there a little left of the flag.
Hit up that slope there, but a good looking putt for birdie coming up for Aaron Baddeley. He birdied it on Friday. Need a few coming in. Snedeker for the outright lead.
Footer going a little left, I think.
The patented fist bump from the left. And he does get his 4 at 16. And he is sitting atop the leaderboard once again by himself, staring down win number 10, Kurt,
If he
on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, if he puts it in the fairway at 17 and 18 both, I just can't see him giving it up. That's the key now. Just put it in the fairway. Another look. It's a great read. That green is not easy to read, I think.
And he walks confidently to 17, knowing he has that win a couple of months ago at the Wyndham Championship. So with all that experience, you would expect Brandt to finish strong here coming down the stretch. Second shot at 17 for Sam Ryder.
Yeah, the 28-year-old just in the start of his second year, currently tied for 5th. This from 87 yards. Really controlled his distance beautifully all day today, Matt.
Probably have to play birdie eagle. That's the nice shot as it backs up just a little bit down the ridge, but that's a good leave. That could be done. Birdie eagle.
Short par 4 here, 17, so it's actually a birdie opportunity. Today it's only 364, a lot of layups off this tee. That bunker on the left, that's about 270 to that bunker over there. So you don't have to go any further than that. That front hole location has been a little harder to get to today, Matt. I mean, the greens are firm. It's looking to spin it back, but it's still doable. The key is fairway, fairway, fairway here. Yesterday, Snedeker hit 5 wood, I think, off this tee.
That's correct. Sunday M will be first to play. We'll have the honor. As Kurt said, just anything pretty much at that right side of the corporate scout boxes up there, right side or to the right of it. Otherwise, you can get closed out by the big red on the left.
Oh, too much.
Big sold back on Friday.
Right side should be fine. Just hang on. Just trickled out of the fur, but should be okay.
It just made it into the primary rough, but it looks like it's sitting just fine, Roger.
I guess the question mind for Snedeker is the miss has been left.
That's correct. And that's the only place you can't hit this tee shot.
Backing off a little bit here today. Did it?
It is.
Really all that's required.
For the last 2 days. Oh, Roger, that looks a little left.
Oh, that is going left rough, and he is going to have some tree issue, I think.
Tree issues, rough issues. He has got the lefts today. Can he hang on for his 10th win? Currently leading by 1. Bill Haas going to need a birdie at the last. Cut back on 16. They gave him the lead. Moving to 15 under. Can he hold on? We'll be right back to Napa.
A new season beginning. Now the race for the 2019 FedEx Cup, where we saw a great battle come right down to the wire with Tiger Woods winning the Tour Championship and Justin Rose winning the FedEx Cup. And as we look ahead, Pat Perez will defend at TPC Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. That will be our next event. As Malaysia will serve as the center stage for the PGA Tour, followed by a trip to South Korea, where Justin Thomas won the inaugural CJ Cup at Nine Bridges. Ryan Armour, first triumph for him on the PGA Tour, coming at the Sanderson Farms Championship, and they'll be back at the Country Club of Jackson. And that will be staged the same week as the World Golf Championships' first event of the schedule, the HSBC Champions, where Justin Rose won a season ago, Patrick Cantlay, a first-time winner in Las Vegas, and Patton Kazire was able to break through with his first win at El Chameleon Golf Club, followed that with another win at the Sony Open in Hawaii. Austin Cook, a first-time winner of the Arnold's Devon Classic. So we had a lot of first-timers that were able to come through with their maiden victories on tour, and it really added up to a great season. With Brad Snedeker hoping to pick up the win here. If he can hang on, he has the one-shot lead. He projects to be the first 500-point winner in the FedEx Cup standings. Brian Moore, Troy Merritt, and Luke List, along with South Korea's Sung Jae-im, finishing out that first 5 on the list. So those points, it happens quickly. We want to get as much out of these early events as possible. And Snedeker looking to do that. A win for Brad Snedeker would move him to the top of the FedEx Cup standings very early in the year. The last couple of seasons, Brendan Steele has been able to win here in Napa, California, so he was the early leader. But now Snedeker looking to take the momentum from last season, where he won the last regular season event, and now start off the season with the first of the regular season. A victory if he can hang on.
Just a moment ago, Sam Ryder make this for birdie.
Yeah, got to finish 3-3 straight down the hill here, Matt. So if you can just get it started on the line, it should be good.
Is that enough? All right, that's perfectly done there. Well played hole, back-to-back birdies. Perhaps a 3 at the final hole. We'll see. Batley.
Yeah, this is a putt that probably needs to stay inside the left edge here, Matt.
Oh, he doesn't miss many, but that was a critical miss right there for Aaron Batley. Up in for par. That is remain in a tie for 6th place at -12. He knows it. That was not the putt to miss. Snedeker.
You know, he's got 110 left of the hole, but blocked by those giant trees ahead.
Covers that right part of that bunker. 114 covers right on Somewhere about 105 to 110. You have a little bit of help right now.
I can't imagine he could get this up and over the
He
tree.
can't. He can't. I've seen many people try, and I've never seen anybody be able to do it.
What to that bunker is? To the bunker can be about 117.
He's got to be looking at the bunker to the right of the green. Try to get it up with it. Get it to the right. Get some kind of angle, some kind of room. And he catches the top.
Yeah, I didn't think he could cover that, and it dropped it right underneath the tree. And I mean, now we're talking possible 6 coming into play.
You just can't get it high enough to get it up across those trees. You just can't.
He tried to convince himself to go to the right, and he still couldn't once it came time to hit the ball.
So Ryder coming off that birdie at 13 under with a chance.
Helping win right to left. He does like to hit the cut, and this is starting right, not turning over.
Pretty good sized lip on there. It's going to be a layup.
dislocated, and it's not good. He's not out, so it would be the Tway next to play, but he is looking at it, just probably biting his lip. Here's M's second shot.
Yeah, that's pretty good here. 90 yards left.
Okay, out of the rough, not going to be able to get spin on it. That's Kevin Tway's ball, just about 11 feet from the cup. Quality second shot, but Kevin Tway is at -12, currently 3 back, but I don't see how Snedeker's going to make par here. He's just going to have to pitch it to, I mean, a good shot, Roger, would be just to get it on the green.
I think he's going to have to play it left of the hole. Try to bounce it up. He's going to have to blow under limbs of this tree. I don't think he has any play really at the hole. So, you know, if he's going to make 4, he's going to have to hit left the hole and hole putt.
It looked like those pine needles are pretty close to the back of the ball here. That could create an issue of trying to control it coming out of there.
Yeah, well, all kinds of stuff came out of these trees today early when it was blowing so hard. So that's part of the equation too, is how's the ball going to react?
Got a few of them away. Get some clear club on the ball. Stake there to the tripped over. So good shot right at that safe way sign. Left of the hole. Get it on about 15, 20 feet from the hole. That'd be a really good shot.
Going to have to chop down on it because of those needles behind it.
Needs to slow down.
Oh, not bad, Roger. That'll be Snedeker's par putt, though, coming up to a big 1 clear the lead. We have Ryan Moore in the clubhouse at 14 under.
You look back at the past winners here at the Safeway Open, it has moved around a bit through the years, and now is settled in here in the Napa Valley area. Brendan Steele winning the last 2 events. 18 under the winning score a couple of seasons ago, 13 under as he won this last go around, and now we'll have a new champion. We'll see if it's going to be Brad Snedeker, or perhaps watching what Sam Ryder's able to do. Ryan Moore in the clubhouse at 14 under. Emiliano Grillo winning back in 2016 in South Korea's Bay.
So that's
Also
fucking
taking his
left.
title. Right
Huge.
now, 15 under for Snedeker, but scrambling
Oh,
at the 17th. He's playing through that little troubled spot, but he has a putt of about 26 feet that he'll need to make out of the hole, and he'll try and size that up. Keeping in mind, he still has the par 5 18th in front of him, and that would be a chance perhaps to get it back if he were to lose a shot. He's up by 1 right now, and the other player that's still out in contention would be Sam Ryder, who's taking a look at what he has coming out of a bunker right of the fairway at 18. Didn't help himself a whole lot with that tee shot as he's trying to come away with his first win on the PGA Tour. But riding a wave of birdies at 16 and 17, so we'll see how he does. Luke List, a very good week. The 67 today to get him to 13 under. Troy Merritt right there with him. Aaron Badley finishing at 18 now. He's at 12 under. Brad Snedeker scrambling at 17. Will he be able to hold a putt of about 25 feet to save par? Or will he drop back into a tie with Ryan Moore? Sam Ryder trying to rally at 18, but in a tough spot to pick up his play in the fairway bunker.
Sam Ryder here at 18 in the bunker.
Yeah, 300 yards, no chance right underneath the lip. He'd be doing a good job to advance without 100 yards.
I definitely want to take a club at takes the lip out of play first, and then worry about how far you can get it down there second.
And remember, a birdie does get him to 14 under to time more. Tell you that Sungjae Im did miss his birdie attempt, so this sets the stage for Brant Snedeker's par putt. Stay one ahead.
You know, the good news here, Matt, is Sungjae Im had Brant Snedeker move his coin out of his line, so he's seen the putt on this line. He's got a teach. Didn't hit a very good putt, but should give him an idea. This is going to go left to right from about 26 feet.
See, a lot of players come up short on this putt, Matt.
Yeah.
Having a hard time reading speed.
Phil Mickelson did make birdie here earlier, but that was about an hour ago. Well, it's a good effort, but generally speaking, 25 feet or more, you're not going to make too many. He's going to put a little coin on that, wait a moment, know that he's back tight for the lead.
Yeah, that's perfect.
He needs an eagle here, that missed putt on the left.
Well, he's in a good spot here, Terry. 209 front, 235 for the flag. He's more comfortable hitting the cup, but 6 iron here, I imagine he's going to try and hit that high draw to get to that left hole location.
How much wind is there out there?
Oh!
Less than 10 mile an hour. Certainly going to have to hit it.
Sure stop it now than it was earlier.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Solidly struck, center of the green, turning towards the flag. Good looking shot.
Oh, just
Maybe a
doesn't
yard?
come up.
Maybe 2 at the most, and it's
At the
perfect.
most.
Wow. This just a moment ago at 17, Kevin Tway for birdie. That was huge. Still has a chance with his length at 18. Just find the fairway and he'll have an iron in his hand for a second. This is bunched up. Snedeker for par. This is for bogey. Im did knock his par putt in. Raj, there's not a whole lot to do.
This is a tap in.
Oh, yeah.
25. Didn't see that one.
Echt in de bunker.
Back into a tie for the lead. A lot can happen. Birdies and eagles at 18.
So the lead at 14, Ryder at 13, his third coming up here at 18.
It will take a bounce, yes. That'd be a couple more. Yeah, I think that number 15 is flat. What's that? That's 78. Definitely right down at that. We're still probably getting 5. Although we're getting much more than 5 to 7.
What a roller coaster for that man today. And just fighting
The left.
swing. He's left off the tee at 17, left on that second.
Sorry, but yes.
196 here for Sam. Again, he's a very good ball strike. The second break greens regulation last year. This isn't iron. It's just a gentle cut. And that was flat out and hanging out to the right of the flag.
That's still really firm up there. His ball flight's a little bit on the low side. That's really not bad.
No, they're
That
left.
will be all right. Little uphill going the direction he has to go.
Have to make it. And now this man
Stop.
on the
Stop.
tee, play with the length to get there.
Sign, guys. Signs, we can just keep them down and everyone stay nice and quiet. Thanks.
He needs a birdie
to share. Eagle had the lead all by himself. Again, it's pretty narrow down there where that fairway pitch is in. Gotta put it in the fairway to control it.
Starts up the left, trying to cut it back, and it's close to whether it'll catch fairway or not.
Somebody said perfect. That's not perfect. Got him. He's got a good lie there, but it's going to come in so hot.
So as Jim gets ready, we remind you, Americans lost, of course, in the Ryder Cup. Captain Jim Furyk will be on morning drive at 7 a.m. Eastern time. So tune in for that. Some JM ready on the tee.
Oh, fuck over there.
He's working out to the right a little too much at the bunker.
No, ended up on the upslope or back down in the bunker.
Either way, a layup. He's 2 off the lead, so you know you're standing on the tee thinking eagle and get it to 14 under. It's gonna be tough now.
Huge drive right here.
Yep.
Oh, starts way out right.
You could hear him say, stay away from the lip, but it kicked forward. I don't know.
Boy, sure we've been watching it all day. A player of this caliber hanging on there, but just with no clue of the swing today.
Tough to win out here on the PGA Tour.
Just fighting it all day long to the very end.
As we take a look at the scoring opportunities and the toughest holes here on the North Course at Silverado Resort. On the back 9, difficult challenges, 13 and 15. They have been really tough stretches for the players, and on the front side, the second and the third, a par 3 and a par 4. If you get out of position, it can add up quickly to not just one big number, but a couple of off-par holes. So the 13th and the 15th problematic for quite a few. Only a half dozen birdies collected at 13 today, compared to quite a few bogeys that were made there. And then at 15, just 4 birdies made in this final round. 27 bogeys or worse. That is something else when you consider how tough 15 has been. And it plays in, it has played about a third of a shot easier than par. So 16 and 18 gettable holes. We saw 6 eagles made at 16 today, 2 made at the 18th, and a total of 31 birdies. That's 1 more birdie than pars made at 18 in this final round of play. So for Brandt Snedeker, that's what he has to be thinking. Play it as a par 4. He has to come out of that bunker to the right, and he'll see if he can lasso 1 more birdie to bounce back after the long shot on the previous hole. But it's a tie right now. Brandt Snedeker, a drive up the right side into the bunker of 311. It leaves 279 yards coming in with the pin cut back and left. So at least he should have a free swing. Down to the last hole with the final group coming in. They have come off the tee. Snedeker, Tway, M, and now those to finish up just in front of them. Aaron Badley, Sam Ryder. They are all trying to get to the clubhouse and see what their score will ultimately be.
While we were in break, the third for Aaron Badley to get it to 14 under.
An absolutely perfect lie. The guy's got a great short game, but the green does run away from him.
That is really good. Not good enough, but it's really good.
Yeah, Left it on a good side of the hole too. That's an uphill putt.
And same situation here. Ryder, gotta go.
Yeah, not the strength of Sam's game, but pretty straightforward bump and run up the hill. As he hasn't taken the flag stick out.
He was trying to make it a little extra.
Heck of an opening week for Sam Ryder, but going to come up short too. Got a layup here from the bunker, Snedeker, Raj?
Yes, he has to lay up and trying to get this ball in the fairway so he can have something he can spin. And he's hung it out right. He's going to catch rough.
Wow. I mean, he is so messed up right now. It left all day. When he tries to correct it, it goes right.
It happens. I mean, his swing got away from him. He started hitting it left towards the end of the first 9 holes, and it's been a struggle.
And Ryan Moore.
I think he's about that right now.
Yeah, chip in this time.
From the rough, it's just going to be so hard to control that ball coming out of there and gauge what it's going to do. The green's firm. You're going a little downwind.
Ryan was asking where people Baddeley needed to chip in and didn't, obviously. Ryder as well. Ryder will have a par putt. Aaron Baddeley a birdie putt.
Well, for Sam Ryder, really, just beginning his second year, it's a great way to start the season. Kurt, you know, first 101st in the FedEx Cup last year, and got all the people. There's no question about it. And this will give him a boost of confidence. Not much in this one.
Confidence and off to a great start. You know, with FedEx Cup points, top 10.
Okay, good up and down. Very good rate for the 28-year-old from Stetson, who won on web.com in 2017. And golf ball, there it is.
No gallery walks through this area, so that's not been walked on all week. Straight down in basically the primary rough as long as it can be.
And remember, you're sharing the lead. You're kind of protecting that too. You're not just, you can't just be crazy aggressive.
No, you cannot.
Baddeley taking a long look at this birdie putt.
Yeah, this would get into the tie for third, and Kurt, you know, begin the week as medalist at the Monday qualifying. I know he's obviously trying to win this golf on fourth, which would have been his 5th win, but pretty impressive week for the Australian.
It gets him in the next open event too. He doesn't have to worry about a sponsor exemption or anything else.
Good playing. Number 279 in the world, and had to come out here and play on Monday. That is a positive 4 days. 69 today, 13 under, and he had a chance coming down the stretch. So Snedeker checking out the lie.
The only positive is going to be his angle just about gives him the full green to work with to tumble it back up to that flag stick,
But couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
They had a point to it.
it's straight down in that rough. It's going to be tough to control.
Ian, that ball jumped out of the bunker off the tee.
Maybe trying to tumble it up there.
Well, it tumbled.
And it's going to miss right, though.
You're going to leave it somewhere. That's a good spot.
So Tway, this is his second. You got that bunker up there, but what's the situation for him now, Raj?
Well, the difficulty is going to be really trying to hold the ball. Coming a little down breeze and out of the rough. He's got 234 to the hole. But it's going to be tough to stop.
Yeah, if it lands anywhere on the green, it's going over. Like he's trying to go a little right of it. Right of the flag. Oh, front, very front edge. Maybe it stays on. Hey, well, that was well thought out. If he goes at the flag stick, there's no way that ball stays on the green.
Burning the time,
what's the
maybe
time?
that and perhaps win it.
Yeah.
It's 4:53 p.m.
Raj, you saw the lie for Snedeker?
It is not good. It is deep. That's as tall a rough as I've seen, and probably the worst lie I've seen. This ball.
I'll walk up there to see
Short.
what he's got to work with. Sorry. Yeah, he was walking up all the way, Raj, to take the. He's pretty much got to land it just on the green somewhere, I think.
I would think it's going to run out quite a ways, but just how far you carry the ball coming out of the slide is going to be.
Having trouble finding it coming back.
I walked past it and had to get almost right on top of it to see it.
I mean, if he's really trying to be precise, it does break to the right, too. Once it gets on the green, it gets rolling.
At 97 yards left. Go, gotta go. Awful lie there.
Probably afraid to really go down and dig it out of there, too, thinking it would go too far and end up over the green.
That's the divot under the rough.
You can see no one's walked through there.
Started the day with a 3-shot lead. He was 16 under par, headed to 17, and at some point he was up by 5. As Ryan Moore is waiting and asking for updates over there, so he knows the deal right now. But 2 over on the day for Brad Snedeker. And this one would be hard to take. You've got Sanjay in at 12 under, so if you were to somehow make this, he could actually get it to 14, be a part of that. And Tway sitting very pretty.
Well, Curdy managed his second, him did, to the proper position and proper angle. He's got plenty of green to work with, and now it's really not the toughest pitch.
It's not the worst thing in the world, too, that he's in the first cut there. It gives him a little more cushion under the ball, so he maybe doesn't have to be quite as perfect. That guy's got to be thinking, what did I do here?
Oh. Stop. Don't go behind the tree.
This looks like it's got to get up. Well, it's kind of running out. Better than I thought it might.
It's on line. Wow. That got to the hole and had an excellent chance of going in.
You know he was thinking it when that thing landed right on line. So at 12 under, putt to get it to 13, be 1 shy, and this is what's at stake this week. 500 FedEx Cup points, that's big, the extension through 2021. Players, Masters, the PGA Championship for young players is just huge. For a guy like Snedeker, he's trying to go back-to-back in terms of the end of the regular season and now the beginning of the new season, and left with quite a bit here. So this to get to 15. Those thoughts of how if I let myself get in this position have got to be gone now. You've got to be bearing down, trying to figure this thing out.
About 49 feet in. Actually, I think watching his pitch gave him a little information.
Remember, Kevin Tway still has a putt to get it to 15 under. Definitely moving to his right. Slightly uphill.
Nope.
Yeah.
So that to be in a potential playoff, but Kevin Tway has a putt to win it. On in 2, an eagle try coming up. Just inside 41 feet.
You know, the San Francisco Bay is 2 hit right. It looks like it wants to go a little left to me, but they have pretty good influence on a lot of these putts.
Yeah,
Really doing great putt. Gave it a chance. Made it easy on himself for the next one.
More golf to be played. Yep, it was that close. It looked like it had a chance. So 14 under along with Ryan Moore. Snedeker with a putt left. And heck of a start to this young man's PGA Tour career, too.
Okay. Yeah, shit.
Just 20 years of age. There's 2 wins, including one of his first starts as a member of the web.com, and oh so close in his first start as a PGA Tour member.
Picked up right where he left off the web.com tour.
And the question is, what do you got left in the tank, and is there any confidence in that tank?
You got to find a way. I mean, whoever puts it in the fairway in this playoff is going to have the advantage because you're going to be able to knock it on this green. Find something. Find a key.
So 3 players at 14 under. Ryan Moore, he had to wait for quite a long time. Kevin Tway and Brandt Snedeker in that final group. They'll head back to 18 in just a few moments. Scroll through the leaderboard. Final one here. Errol Varner, the third, 9. And then Mickelson finished up with a 72 today.
Cameron Davis, the Aussie, big-time talent. He played a good round of golf today. Glover back out here, 72 this afternoon. Remember those guys went out early, so if you posted a pretty good score, it was really impressive because it blew. Before 1 o'clock local, it was consistently blowing like 30 miles an hour. Yeah.
Couple, second round 65, 75 today. Brendan Steele, 2-time defending champ coming into this year. 3 under. Straka had the lead for a while. Solid week for him. Secondary cut, by the way, 86 players made the weekend. It was down to 74 after yesterday's play. So Snedeker, Kevin Tway, Ryan Moore back to the tee at 18. We continue in a moment from Napa.
Well, now 3 players tied after 72 holes. Let's take a look back as he makes the birdie at 18. That gets him to 14 under par. So Moore, the first to get to the clubhouse. Brad Snedeker. He found himself in a tough spot on the right side. And so it really robbed him of a chance to try and make birdie at the last. So Moore paying attention to that to be certain. And now Snedeker from about 46 feet. This was his birdie attempt. And that one just trailing off to the right side. Eagle attempt for Kevin Tway. He would have won it if this one would have dropped. Instead, it is a tap-in birdie, and all three players are now at 14 under par.
That's right, man.
Two players shooting rounds in the 70s, including a very disappointing 74 for Snedeker, 1 under for Tway today, and the 67 for Ryan Moore, able to get him back in position. So they will look to attack the par 5 as they will get ready for what should be an exciting extra set of holes. We'll find out which one of these players can work from the tee, put themselves in position, and then go for this flag in 2. It's been a very difficult green at times to get close to that pin with the firmness. They are right now heading back to 18, getting ready for sudden death playoff, and they will try and make sure they keep the greens free of all those weeds, which has been a concern all throughout the week. Sudden death playoff between Ryan Moore, Brad Snedeker, and Kevin Tway. Snedeker trying to win another season as he won a title last year at the Wyndham Championship. So he's trying to pick up his 10th tour title. Ryan Moore waiting to be called back to the 18th tee. He'll be ready to go. And also, Kevin Tway has to sign for his card and then get ready to see if he can put himself in position for a maiden victory.
So of the 3, you've got one player, Ryan Moore, who posted around in the 60s today. Went out and shot 67, 5 under, along with Luke Bliss. He was really impressive today.
You're looking for something there to hang your hat on, like who might have the advantage. Ryan Moore, you see right there, he birdied 3 out of the last 4, including 18. Kevin Tway birdied 17 and 18 coming in. Both of those guys have got to be feeling very confident, very good about the way they're playing. Snedeker, unfortunately, he birdied 16, bogeyed 17, and then couldn't put it in the fairway and parred the last.
So 3 players in the playoff. If you want to talk match play, maybe it's a reach, it's a long time ago, but U.S. Amateur, the NCAA individual title, these are the names who did it, including Tiger and Ryan Moore in this spectacular 2004 season, Shambo 2015. I know it's a while ago, it's a little different out here now all these years later, but maybe you hang your head on the fact that you're playing great right now, 67 today.
Ryan Moore's got to feel great about this. He did not play well yesterday, but one of the keys to the end of that round yesterday was that he birdied both par 5s coming in, 16 and 18, which at least kept him close enough so he had a chance today. And he went out and shot that kind of round in windy conditions that give you a chance to win a golf tournament. He shot 67, so he's got to be feeling very good about his chances.
Tway's got to be feeling great about this particular hole as well.
Tway's way longer than these other 2 guys. If he hits a good drive and he finds it in the fairway where it lands and takes off and runs, he could have at the most 7 iron in there for his second shot, which gives him a heck of an advantage.
Okay, so mindset-wise, Moore has that thought of, I'm playing great today, 67, playing much better than I did yesterday. Tway's got this particular, what is it? Have to hang his hat on.
He's won 9 times on the PGA Tour, so he's proven himself. So he's got to find a way. He's got to be his own psychologist back on that last tee box now. He's got to stand there, talk to himself, figure out a way to get it together. Mostly, find a swing key of something to make a good swing and put that ball in the fairway, because from there he can knock it on easily too.
They travel the other way up to the tee box here at 18 and break down this hole again.
Again, 586 yards. Because it's downwind and it's firm, no problem to get home in 2. Keep it out of those fairway bunkers. That's a layup if you knock it in either one of them. The green is very firm. That's why if Kevin Tway does bomb one, he could have an advantage if it's in the fairway. Otherwise, when you land on this green in 2, it's a good chance it's going to end up over the back, which isn't always that bad. You can catch a lie back there. If you have to lay it up, you're going to have to play a really good third shot, a wedge in there close.
I remember what Tway just did. He reached in 2 and almost made the eagle putt to win it. 48 events last season on the PGA Tour and 12 playoffs, so this season 1 for 1 so far. playing his first playoff in PGA Tour. Snedeker is 2-1, and Ryan Moore 2-2.
Who's up with the workout? Who's supposed to have to take the weekend off?
Make their way up to that tee, and we'll see if somebody can win it here on the first playoff hole of the first event of the season. Handshakes all around. Decide who goes first. The order here.
Mr. Brad Street, president of Safeway. He's going to be helping us conduct the playoff today. We're going to play 18, 10, 11, and 18. And Brand, I think you finished before Kevin did. I think so. Okay, that's 1. You're leading off, right? 3, and you'll be hitting second, Kevin. Gentlemen, play well. Brad, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Moore, Tway, Snedeker, that's the order. And right now, it is about as nice as we've had all week, and it's certainly the nicest conditions of the day.
Yeah, that wind I was talking about is almost completely laid down now, so it is a very pretty evening.
So Roger's going to be with Tway and Snedeker, and Craig is going to be with this man, Ryan Moore, who will be first.
Yeah. Kurt, you are correct. It's basically